Hey guys, welcome to the channel. And today I will talk a little bit about the market. So we'll go through a few items. Mainly go over enchanted cards, graded. So let's check it out. Today I wanted to take a look at first the Elsa card, graded 10. So we're gonna do that on eBay. That's my preferred destination to check out the prices, how they're going. Because there's other ways to figure out the price and check. But when it comes to individual cards graded, that's where I go. So as you can see, it's been fluctuating a little bit. Yesterday, one was sold for almost 1,500 almost. And that has been the case most of the part for a long time. Here was a little bit higher. And yeah, as you can see, it has been pretty steady. This one is maybe a little bit of an outlier. It was a bit, yeah, it was probably too much for what's been sold for recently. This is a graded one, auto only 8, otherwise a 10. Oh god, it goes for the same as the graded 10. That's rough. But as you can see, price has been a little bit steady, not that high compared to what you want to see. It has been a whole lot higher, and I want to go and show you guys because in April, as you probably already know, the prices were much better. Yeah, the card prices dipped, and that was probably because there came out not a restock, but some cases of the first chapter was released again, so the prices just dipped. And that is the case for most cards. As you can see here, the Belle card in the PSA 10, the latest one is at 583, while last one before that was lower, a lot lower actually, and those three were a bit low. So I'm actually really excited to see what that'll go for. They have been pretty high. This one is 651. And 600, they've been around that for a while, and then they just dipped, just like every other card. 730. If you go back here to April, oh my god, 850. Yeah, but maybe that's the outlier and this is the norm. We just don't know, but I would say it's probably an outlier. I think the prices right now is going to be steady, probably maybe a couple of months more. I don't think it's going to be that long before it turns for the better. And these first chapter cards just probably start going through the roof. That's my prediction. You guys can have other ideas of what's going to happen, but that's my prediction. As you can see, Stitch card. It has improved a whole lot. I saw them sell for like 250 raw at some point. It's brutal. I actually maybe think you could still get that. But it's been really low. Look at this in May, 430. That's rough. As you can see, they have been really high at some point. Like this is probably an outlier because of course it's Australian dollars, but still that's and this one is that's a lot. Yeah, so yeah, prices are lower than they have been, but I think they're gonna get better. I actually thought a couple of days ago that the prices were going up again, but it seems like the recent sold has been a little bit lower again, so maybe it was just like a going high and then falling down a little bit again because the Simba card did fall as well. The Zeus card I've been actually really impressed with because it was really high in April and it got really low here. Maybe that was the outlier because as you can see here again, it's pretty high for PSA 10, but a PSA 9 is, I think it's worth maybe like $100 or something, maybe even less. Like that's sometimes the prices of a raw card and a PSA 9 is the same I think that's crazy. That's not gonna continue. I think. Of course, I don't know, but I just don't think it seems weird. But if you look at other TCGs like sports cards, I would say PSA 9s are not worth that much. Like, it's really not. It's really the 10 people are looking after it. And in Pokemon, you can also see a big difference from 10 and 9, but there are some cards where like a 9 is still worth a lot. But maybe that's. We have the Elsa card, that their 9 is also worth a lot. The Cinderella card, I actually want to talk a little bit about this card. Prices have fluctuated a little bit. I think 650. That's just that's too low. I think it should be around 800. And I don't think it's gonna go that. Like at some point, as you can see here, it has been almost 1,000, and I think the price. Oh, it was actually above 1,000. Cool. Okay, $1,200. Okay, that gotta be the record. Okay, I would say that this is maybe a bit too high. I think this is gonna be the price. And oh my god, it was even bigger here. Okay. Okay. Wow. From 1,300 to 700 and 670. That's yeah. But I think the Cinderella card is gonna be really like. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be an Elsa card, but it's gonna be one of those really really popular cards. I think in the future as well. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really expensive, like in not that far into the future. But if you guys want to get one, I would recommend getting one now because I think the price is gonna skyrocket, and I actually anticipated this happening, that the next Cinderella card is gonna, even though I think this was really cool, the Melody Weaver, but the prices of the PSA 10 is just not near the first one. I think that's gonna show with other Lorcana cards. There's gonna be more colors when they get a new enchanted. I think the Ursula is kind of the same. And just caution in the future, I think the first one is gonna be the most popular one. Of course, that could change if people don't like the artwork. Maybe it wasn't really the one people looked for. I don't know, but most cases, I think the first enchanted card of a character is probably going to be the one of most value. But I heard a lot of talk about it when they showed they want to do a Cinderella. But yeah, I don't know which one is my favorite. I have one of those, the old one, that I've actually sent into grading. So I hope that comes back in a 10. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. I think there's going to be a few cases where the newer enchanted is going to be worth more than the old one in the character, but yeah. But I think this is one is going to be really, really popular. If you want to, I've heard a lot of people compare Lorcana to Pokemon. If you want to do that, I would say this is really, I think it's going to be really popular. Like, yeah, I think so. Maybe like I would probably say like the Elsa is a lot of people say that it's going to be the Charizard of the Lorcana cards. I think the Cinderella is going to be maybe the Umbreon. Yeah, I think so. That's my comp. As you can see, I have a lot of listings, just checking them out to see what they sell for. Of course, I only do auction just because I don't want to like see some price that just skyrocketing and then just like it can't be real because it's maybe someone bid on it and it looks like it sold for more than it actually did. That's why I always put it in auction. Ariel PSA 10. As you can see on the channel, we have opened a whole lot of Ursula's Return booster boxes. I think one thing about that set is we didn't get one enchanted card that was in a decent condition. So I was pretty disappointed in that. I think in the first chapter, we gotta open other boxes as well, but those are the only two we're open right now. Um, uh, at least on YouTube, and I think those has been really really great condition. Like probably almost all of them is like could be a 10, and we got 3 enchanted cards. None of them being, yeah, what I would say is a potential 10, from my estimation. So that's pretty disappointing, but I'm glad somebody else got a 10, an Ariel 10. The prices, of course, it fell from $800 to 550, 30, sorry, and almost 600. I think it's going to be a popular card. Yeah, I actually think it's going to be really popular card. I have one of them, but not going to get it graded. It's not in a very good condition either, unfortunately. But I think it's a pretty cool card to have, to collect. That's definitely the chase card of the enchantments from that set, if you're looking at value at least. I don't know if it was my favorite card, but not from the set, but value-wise, it was very popular. Okay, let's look at some booster boxes. So, additional corner, first chapter booster box. As you can see, maybe I can go even further back. Yeah. Oh my god. I actually didn't know that. Goddamn. Let's just take the last 6 months. I bought it when they came out. I don't remember being. Oh my god. That's expensive. Okay, let's take this latest 6 months going back to January, start of the year. Those pretty low prices, 167, and they just kept going up until we reached this point, $300. I thought it was gonna like keep skyrocketing, maybe to like $600, $500, but I was wrong, because then then some new boxes came out, for the championship with the Stitch card, the promo Stitch card. Yeah, so it fell down in value. It fell down. It just, the value just dropped a whole lot. Almost till 219. Well, I don't know if you should take this like way too literally, but around here, the prices has been going up. I haven't seen that many prices going up, but I think it's probably going to be the same as here when we're maybe around here. We just get a couple of months, or okay, that's actually more than a couple of months, but I think it's probably going to be some time before I think it's gonna rise again. I think this was like a top where it's just like, oh my god, there's no more left. It's very popular, and people just like got FOMO. I bought a whole lot of cases, not for that price, but at that point, I got some really, really cheap ones. But then it just dropped. So I think the prices is gonna go up, and when the prices go up for the booster box, I think the cards are gonna show the same trend. I think it's in that like order. So first the booster box and then the cards. But it could be the other way around. I haven't really checked the market that much. I did check a lot in April, and when the prices just skyrocketing. As you can see, they started really going up here. And the prices for the cards, it was after April they started rising and had top values, and as you saw, maybe some of them being around April 1st, but it seems like it's the booster box that you should look for if you're looking for like an increase in cards going up. And doesn't look like there's any significant change, but there is some change, and I think it's positive that it's just like steady. Also want to go over the Rise of the Floodborn. Actually, I have a booster box and it's gonna open soon. I don't know how long, but at some point I'm gonna open those that box. But yeah, same. Rise a whole lot. Fell down flat, and then just up and down a little bit. I think that if you can't get a first chapter to a decent price, I would definitely go for the Rise of the Floodborn. I like the artwork, and I think it's gonna be very popular. I've heard other people say that it's gonna be popular in the future. I have no indication that it's gonna be popular. It's just my feeling. Like I think it's gonna be popular, and also because it has some really popular cards like the Cinderella card. So, and there's not a whole lot of population of Cinderella cards. Maybe I should do a video showing population of the different cards, but I think that's gonna factor in as well. Well, a little bit. I think there's a whole lot of Elsa cards being graded 10, but there's still a market for them. So it depends. But I think it's gonna be popular, and I think Rise of the Floodborn is gonna be popular. But I'm not good at holding booster boxes and not opening them. I'm gonna open them for you guys. I have to check them out for the channel, you know. Into the Inklands, I want to take that before the Ursula. Yeah, I actually like the set. I haven't opened a box, but I like the cards that I've seen. I know pretty much every card I think that's in it. It's not like I haven't seen them. I just haven't opened one. But as you can see, prices just like keep going down. I haven't really been that far up the price. Of course, when it came out, it was yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be that popular in the future. I would probably not keep that one safe. I want to bet on some boxes going up in price. Of course, I'm gonna say the first chapter first and mostly, but otherwise I would take the Rise of Floodborn and not Into the Inklands. I think it's a more popular set, the Rise of the Floodborn. Let's go over to the Ursula's Return. I think that was a really good set. To be honest, it has dropped a whole lot, as it should. I didn't expect it not to drop. I think it was a good set. I think my main disappointment was probably the condition of the cars. Maybe I was just unlucky, or we were just unlucky, but it wasn't that great. Yeah, but that could prove to be well, because Rise of the Floodborns, I heard it's pretty much the same. I'm pretty excited to open our booster box and check it out. But yeah, I think it's gonna be popular, but yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the latest set that's gonna come out the 9th of August. Yeah, the prices, I'm not gonna pay attention to that, but that's see, looked like it fell a whole lot, but it's like under $1. Let's just check it out. I like the artwork. I was a bit confused when it came out, the Shimmering Skies. I thought it looked a bit weird, and also name-wise, but it's supposed to be like a celebration of them defeating Ursula, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But that was my whole thing of I haven't seen comments on it. I just seen the video of the new set. I'm looking forward to the cards. I've seen those Krong, maybe Enchanted even. I'm really excited for it. I have no idea. Oh, you can actually see it here. Festival to celebrate his recent victory over Ursula. Yeah. I have an okay feeling about the cards. And I'm definitely gonna open some boxes that you guys can see on YouTube. But I'm a bit nervous about how it's gonna be. It's just a gut feeling. I have no things. I have nothing to point at and being like, yeah, it's gonna be bad, because something I've seen. No, I just have a feeling that it's gonna decrease in value a whole lot. But I have, and I've said this in a couple of videos, that my guess is there's gonna be an enchanted card that I'm gonna guess, and that's gonna be the main card, the like top attraction. Maybe again, what are you looking for? Is it the artwork? Is it the value? If we go for the value, I think the next enchanted for this set is gonna be the Mulan enchanted. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. I have no connections to anybody working with it inside Lorcana or yeah. I have no idea. It's just a feeling that I have. Yeah. So I guess we'll have to see if it is gonna be Mulan. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna make some booster box openings definitely. So I hope you guys will stay tuned to our YouTube video and just keep going. If you want to see us open a booster box Rise of the Floodborn, that's gonna come out soon as well. And if you want to see more videos like talking about the market, maybe we can do some enchanted cards that's not graded, or just some not enchanted cards. Let me know what you guys think, what you want to see, and yeah, I'll try to accommodate that. Yeah, so thank you for checking out the video, guys. See ya.